I'm Gnosis. Welcome to your daily tarot reading for the 19th of February 2021. Two of Cups. Page of Swords. The Sun. Death. And the Queen of Swords. So the first card in your reading, the Two of Cups, represents a partnership. This may be an emotional partnership, it may be a friendship, or it may be some type of support that you provide in turn for the support of another. That's your current situation. In your consciousness, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords represents a breaking away, independence, starting out on one's own, seizing control of one's destiny. I suspect the Page of Swords in this instance represents your rebelling or turning away from this arrangement. Perhaps the Two of Cups here represents a long-term romantic commitment that you are just not ready for. And this is borne out by the fact that you have the Sun in your unconscious. The Sun, of course, one of the most positive blessings of the major arcana. In this instance, something that you are perturbed about, something you don't want to think about, something that you want to bury deep in your unconscious. What is it about this relationship or this partnership that perturbs you? Do you feel that your sense of identity, that your sense of autonomy is threatened by this partnership? Do you feel that the compromises involved are unfair? Or maybe you're not even thinking about it on that deeper level. Maybe you're just reacting to your unconscious in an instinctive way. In your near future, you have the Death card. As is well known by now, the Death card does not necessarily represent physical death, but more often than not represents the end of a cycle, the end of a prolonged period. My guess in this spread is that the Death card represents the death of the partnership at the beginning of your spread through your own choices. As already stated, the Sun represents a blessing in terms of love, harmony, equilibrium. So why would somebody reject these things? Why would these things be something that perturb you? Perhaps you lack the flexibility to have a meaningful partnership. Perhaps you are always in a defensive position when it comes to our relationships with other people. And perhaps our ego, or more accurately, our fear of losing our ego, is what prevents us from being able to embrace harmony. So where does this story end? If the first half of the reading comes to an end with the Death arcana, well, here we have the Queen of Swords. I'm guessing that you are represented by both the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. Page of Swords wants to strike out on their own, take control of their own destiny, whereas the Queen of Swords is stationary, is not moving forward, is enthroned, or shall we say, in light of the Death card, entombed. Queen of Swords is very much the card of thinking in purely one direction, only being able to see the world through a mechanical, autocratic lens. Queen of Swords has no time for sharing, has no time for harmony. It's their way or the highway. So it seems that you do actually achieve what you hope for, which is that autonomy, but the price of that is that you are alone. But perhaps that is what makes you happy, having dominion over your own kingdom. So that's your daily tarot reading for the 19th of February 2021. I'm Gnosis. Please join me for more tarot readings.